Steady trying to take the high road, but they make it so hard. They love to tell you dream big, till you take it too far.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Schmitty here. Welcome back to a brand new video, bringing you guys something a little bit different here today. Just kind of want to talk to you guys about something that's kind of been on my mind. I guess we'll just do a little discussion vlog. I just kind of wanted to talk about a couple things that I've just been thinking about the past few days or so, and decided I should probably make a video about it. Just kind of one explaining a little bit of me and that sort of thing, and also just kind of getting into a topic that I feel like a lot of people need to hear, and I feel like could impact some people. Hopefully, at least that's my goal. So I guess we'll just get into it. And yeah, so I guess starting off is, why am I here? And I've gotten that question quite a few times, actually, even being as small of a YouTuber as I am. And I keep getting asked that. Why am I here? What am I doing? What is my purpose? What is the end result? And good God, I don't know. I have no absolute clue what the end result is. I don't know. I guess that's something that I hope to find out. So I guess I just kind of want to delve into my past with YouTube, because for those of you guys that don't know, I actually have been on YouTube for a little while now. So starting off, I created my YouTube channel back in June of 2013, and I just kind of started off getting interested by doing gaming videos, kind of like I do now, and I've just always had an interest with that type of thing. And when I just kind of saw that people were actually making videos of this, I just thought, man, I could do that. That'd be something really cool to do. So I created my channel back in June of 2013, and really just kind of started off recording videos with my phone and just kind of saying what's up, letting the gameplay roll, and that was that. Just nothing really quality about it, but just, so yeah, it was just kind of something that just interested me, and it was kind of fun for me to do for a little while. But to be honest, I didn't really get anything out of it as far as publicity and any kind of views or anything like that. I got some views. I built a very, very small portion of subscribers, and most of which were probably just friends and everything like that. And those videos are no longer on my channel anymore. I deleted them. I don't remember when. It's been a while. It's been at least a couple years since I deleted them. And so yeah, those are gone and just kind of left in the past. But toward the end of 2013, the summer I should say, I kind of gave it up. It's just like, I don't know that I can do this, and I just kind of gave up on myself and gave up on YouTube as a sense, and it's just like, I can't really do anything with this. So I just kind of let my channel rot, didn't delete it, just let it sit. And about when 2014 came around, I had kind of made some more friends as far as on Xbox goes, and just it's kind of like, man, it'd be really cool if I did some YouTube videos of this. But it was just it was a fun year for me, and I just thought, hey, maybe I can try out YouTube again. Why not? Let's give it a shot. So I created a few just kind of like short 30-second videos of some clips I had and everything like that. Uploaded a few gameplays. Those are still on my channel. They're some of the first videos that are on here. So if you guys wanted to go check those out, I guess you could. Just letting you know now, they're not quality videos. Like I said, they're still recorded with my phone, everything like that, so they're not very good. Built a few more subscribers off of that, got a few more views, but still nothing really out of it. And by the end of the summer of 2014, I gave it up again. I was just like, yeah, I just don't see myself being able to do anything with this. There's no way I can. I gave up on myself again for the second time. So didn't really do anything again until around summer of 2015. There's kind of a pattern going here, as I'm noticing. But summer of 2015 rolled around, I should say, and I made a few more videos, maybe 2, if that. It wasn't very many. I was just like, yeah, I'll make a couple more videos, why not? Maybe see if I can get anything out of these videos, see if this draws any attention, and they did. But yeah, it didn't do anything spectacular. My channel, I should say, didn't really do anything spectacular from there, and again, that didn't even, I don't think, lasted till the end of summer. I made a couple videos and was like, alright, that'll be that, because again, I gave up on myself. And so this leads up all the way till now, actually a couple months ago, and I believe the second week of January is kind of when I fired up this channel again, and in the biggest way I have, in the most successful way, and it's grown a lot more, and I've done a lot better quality videos and everything like that, and it's been really cool to see. I guess kind of what I'm leading into is I have quit YouTube 3 times, and it's my 4th time going around with it, and you guys kind of sensed a pattern that after a little while I gave up on myself 3 different times and just quit. So I guess what I'm kind of leading into right now is that I don't want to quit again. I don't want to give up again. I want to ride with this and see what happens. Because it's something that I have a big interest in and kind of have developed a bit of a passion for. Kind of, doing videos like this and just, entertaining in general. And, it's a lot of fun for me to do. And I don't want to kind of give up on myself just for what maybe in my head gets viewed as lack of success, or, maybe others saying, yeah, you can't do that, nah, there's no way. And I'm going to get kind of more into that here in a second. But I guess one of the main struggles, I guess, kind of with that went along in the past few years was that my channel was kind of gaming centered, and it still kind of is to this point. And that's kind of always something that's stuck in the back of my head as, oh, people are gonna think it's weird, and there's, if this gets out too much, it's just, people are gonna be like, oh wow, that's weird, why are they doing that, stay away from him. And was just kind of always self-conscious about it, and I cared too much about what people thought. And that's kind of something that, since I've graduated now, that I've kind of worked on and still working on, and have really put as a focus for myself, is that not just in doing YouTube and everything, but just in general in life, to not really base my actions and everything that I do on what other people are going to think. And as easy as sometimes that may sound, it's not. It's pretty difficult, and I feel like a lot of people struggle with it. And honestly feel like it's one of the bigger problems in all of society today, honestly. People go around, we have assemblies and everything at schools and all these kinds of stuff for bullying and for sex talks and all kinds of criminal, whatever you can think of, just anything that just gets viewed as a major problem, and it is. I'm not minimizing any of that. But I think we just kind of ignore some of the smaller things that kind of affect people day to day. And I think that caring what other people think about you is one of those big problems. And that's kind of the main topic I kind of wanted to float into here, to I guess hopefully just kind of talk about with you guys is I don't want people to be too self-conscious of themselves. And that was something that I always struggled with and was kind of always a huge factor in everything I did in life. And I guess since it kind of affected me a lot, I don't want to see other people go through that same kind of thing. And I just wish that this would become more of a primary focus to talk about with kids and everything like that, because I feel like it could go a long way. And I guess not just with kids, with everybody. And you know, because at a certain point, everybody hits just kind of that part in life where they become less of themselves, and they become more focused around what's cool, what's not, what can I do in the eyes of others. And I guess kind of as an example for me, when I was little, I was always the kid that whenever I went someplace to a family event, whether it was a Christmas party, family reunion type event, anything like that, and there were going to be family members that knew me pretty well, I was always the one that they kind of looked forward to seeing. And I'm not kind of getting that into a bragging sense, but I was just always that kid that never cared what people thought of me. My main goal was to go out and make people smile and make people laugh and to entertain, because I didn't have that sense of what I was gonna look like or anything like that in front of other people. So I just kind of went out and did what made me happy. And I'll never forget this. And I guess kind of everybody has probably gone through this at some point, at least, or maybe it's just me, I don't know. But I just, once I got to a teenager, I just remember my mom always saying, whatever happened to that kid that was, always so happy and so energetic and just lived free and everything like that? And, I feel like everybody morphs into that, to where when they're little, they're that cool, energetic, fun-having person that does not care what other people think. And then, kind of once they hit that teenager spot in their life, they care. They become quiet and they become aware and self-conscious of themselves and what other people are going to think. And I just think that's one of the biggest, I don't want to say mistakes, because it's hard to control. But I just feel like it's one of the biggest things that I would love to see people try and avoid. Because like I said, when I was a little kid, I would go around, I'd sing, I'd dance, I'd do whatever I could to entertain people and make them happy. Once I got to a teenager, I didn't want to be a part of anything that involved attention on me. I wanted no attention anymore. I went from the kid that wanted every little bit of attention I could to this person that wanted nothing. I didn't want people to look at me. I didn't want people to talk to me, because I was just, I became just kind of that socially awkward person, I guess. And everybody's gotten to that point at some point where they're quiet. They get to being a teenager and they're quiet and they don't want the focus to be on them anymore. And they just feel like whatever they do, people are gonna think of them weird and think they're dorky or something like that. And that same thing happened with me. And now that I've kind of gotten out of that teenager sense and I've kind of grown up a little bit more, I've kind of gotten back to that, okay, not really just like overly attention wanting, but just like, it doesn't bother me anymore. Attention doesn't bother me anymore. Talking with people doesn't bother me anymore. And I've kind of gotten back into that passion of wanting to entertain people. And, now I really love to entertain. And that's kind of where my passion for YouTube came out, was I just wanted to entertain people. And I wanted people to like the stuff I put out. And that's kind of why I've never been able to really like get away from YouTube, even though I've given up on it 3 times. I've quit on it 3 times. I've come back because of just that passion to entertain. And especially now, I really, that feeling has kind of drawn back into me. I guess that little kid feeling of, you know, wanting to entertain people again has kind of come back. And that's cool, and I'm glad that it has. And I want that, I want to see that in everybody. You know, I feel like that's so many times nowadays, and I feel like, though, it's no secret that around the world, especially in the US, people have jobs nowadays that they hate. And they don't want to do it, they struggle through it, they hate it. You know, they're not happy with their lifestyle, they're not happy with their job, and I feel like one of the biggest things that came along to that and that caused that in life was because they wanted to go with the norm. They didn't want to branch out and do that one thing that made them happy, or that one thing that they thought maybe they could do, but if it failed, you know, people would, you know, maybe make fun of them, or even if it was succeeding, people would make fun of them, and just, they'd, you know, think, oh, people are gonna think I'm weird for doing this, or, you know, they didn't want to branch out and try something because they were afraid of other people's thoughts. And maybe not all of those people, but maybe some of those people now could be doing something that they love to do, something that makes them happy, something that's fun for them. And, you know, I don't feel like this is the only cause, but I feel like that's just something that hurts a lot of people, and they're like, okay, I'll go with the norm, I'll go with what's guaranteed to work, and with, you know, what's going to be viewed as average, and I'll just stick with that, instead of taking that chance and just working to maybe do something that you love, and do something that you want, and do something big. And, you know, I want to see that side out of people. I want to see, you know, people go around and live their lives the way they want to, not just, you know, stick with unhappiness just because that will get viewed as okay. I want to see people just go around and not care what people think, you know, to a sense. Obviously, know right from wrong, but just do what you want, really. Do what makes you happy. Don't let other people's thoughts and opinions just morph your life into something that you don't want to do. If there's something that you want to do it. Just do it. Just do it! Honestly, you know, do it. Why not? Take a chance. Go for it. You don't hold back because you're afraid of what people are going to think of you. And again, not to make this that cliche speech of follow your dreams and do what makes you happy, but honestly, you know, I feel like people struggle in life because they're too focused on what other people are going to think. And I know there's those people out there that are going to say this doesn't apply to them, and maybe it doesn't. Maybe you're very good at living your life the way you want to, living it freely, and just ignoring other people's thoughts and hate, and that's great. But there's also those people out there that struggle with that, and like I said, I was one of those people. And the main point of this video, guys, is I want you guys to live your lives the way you want to, and I don't want people to have their lives affected by other people's thoughts. If there's something that you want to go out there and do, go do it. Just do it! Honestly, just go for it. You know, work your butt off till you can get to it, and then, you know, once you get there, you'll be able to live the life that you want to live. And I just want you guys to be able to take that from this video. That was kind of my main objective of this, is that, you know, this just kind of ran through my head the other day, and I thought that there was going to be some people out there that needed to hear this. And hopefully you guys were able to take something from this. That's really my main goal, is to hopefully I've impacted somebody to be able to think a different way and to live their life free and just ignore what other people think, because in all honesty, it really doesn't matter. So I hope you guys have all been able to take something from this. I wanted you guys to kind of have a background of kind of, I guess, kind of one of my prime examples of struggling with what people were going to think of me, and there's many more probably from my life. There's many from other people's lives. This one just kind of fit, obviously, with the channel, this one being about the channel and everything like that, and I feel like this is a message that everybody needs to hear. So if you guys did enjoy, if you guys could leave a thumbs up down below, that would be fantastic. Also, if you guys could share this around, I want this to spread all around. I want people to hear this, because I feel like there's just so many people that need to be told this and need to be told to live their lives the way they want to. So let's share this video around. I hope you guys did enjoy. Sorry it was a bit of a longer video, but it was just a point that I feel like I really needed to share with you guys. So just remember, guys, live your lives the way you want to. Don't let other people affect how you live. Hope you guys all have a good one. I will see you guys on another video. So long, everybody.
I think I've been trying to please everybody for way too long. Save the pleasantries.